YouTube, what's up? Back again for another daily fishing video here on Andrew Upshaw Fishing. The reason she's making this face is this take number 3 on said video. So, guys, we're here at Oneida. Yesterday was a fun day. It definitely wasn't like the most productive day. Like, we didn't really catch a whole lot. We caught a lot. We just didn't catch a lot of the right species of what we were targeting. Overall, though, I mean, we definitely learned some stuff yesterday. More so where not to fish. Today, though, different day. So we get out there and it's dead slick calm for hours. It actually got kind of muggy hot, which is kind of unusual for New York. But then, of course, in New York fashion, or up north fashion, the wind started blowing and it didn't stop, and it got really, really strong. The waves got fairly decent in size. So that was, it was just so interesting where it can go from just nothing to like 3+ footers in just a matter of like 20 minutes. It's just crazy how this lake works. But fishing today was definitely a little different. Didn't catch any pike, no yellow perch whatsoever. And yesterday Val caught a really nice yellow perch. But she actually started the day off right. You know, I was thinking when we roll up to the spot, she catches two, one 3+ pounder, one almost 3. And I'm like, okay, like that's how this day's gonna go. Like a way better day. I hadn't caught a bass yet, which I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, we just started fishing, and yeah, a few hours go by. I still haven't caught a bass yet. I'm getting pretty frustrated, which it's not good when you're practicing. You don't need to fish frustrated, but golly, I was frustrated, and not because she was beating me. I mean, it had a little bit to do with that. But it was more so the fact that I just couldn't get a bite. So I stopped, you know, and I'll explain what I'm talking about here. But, you know, you kind of get in this, like, you go just fishing and you're not, like, fishing. I hope that makes sense. Like, instead of actually, like, looking for productive water, I got too locked in of just casting and reeling, and not really paying attention to like what I was around, or if I was even in productive water or anything. And then once I realized that, then I caught a 3.5 pounder, had another nice one, caught a walleye. I actually caught quite a few walleye today. But you know, I feel like if you can learn anything from this video series, is the fact that I got really frustrated, especially towards the end of the day. So I got frustrated early in the day. So it was kind of like a 3-part frustration as far as how the day went. So I was frustrated that she was beating me. And then I got frustrated that I couldn't get any bites. And then I got frustrated again this evening because I still couldn't get any bites. But we ended up getting around 6 or 7 fish. And all of them pretty nice ones. But that was two of us. You know, it wasn't just me getting the bites. So that's not really great. I mean, when you start talking about what we need out here to catch them and do well, me getting 3 or 4 or 5 bites, that's hard. I mean, because then everything has to go perfect, and then you just hope you get 5 bites. Definitely haven't figured out exactly what we want to figure out, but one thing we are continually, you know, covering water, finding new cover, whether it's rock or grass. So there's a lot of positives about coming here early. You know, not all bodies of water do you want to go to early, but this one actually has kind of worked well because there's so much water that I've never seen before. So I'm able to use my Garmin's and spend a lot of time kind of graphing around and looking at some stuff that maybe I've never seen before. So that's really good. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to take her up in about 1 foot of water, and we're going to go largemouth fishing. And I know she's super duper excited about that. Mainly because she really likes flipping and frogging and doing those kind of things. Definitely her forte. So I'm looking forward to that. I might even throw a camera in here. I don't know yet because I don't really want to give it. That's the only bad thing about this series of us practicing. I can't show you the live stuff. But what I'm going to still do is I'm going to put a camera in here tomorrow, and we're going to capture some of our day together, and it will be in the travel practice vlog that we'll probably post right after the tournament. So you'll get to see kind of behind the scenes of how our day goes. I might even leave in some of the really funny stuff of when she, you know, she's just funny on the water. She almost made me go swimming yesterday to get the boat unstuck. She got the boat stuck. Tried to get me to go swimming to get it unstuck, but she got it stuck. So, you know, it's just kind of stuff like that. I might push her in tomorrow. I don't know. The water's kind of cold. I don't want her to get hypothermia. But hey, real quick, complete change of directions. There is one thing that happened. I guess it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. At ICAST. I wasn't there. You know, obviously I'm here with Val. We're practicing. But I found out that Strike King won Best of Category for hard baits. It's the first time Strike King's ever won an award at ICAST, which is, it's hard to believe that's the case, but if you've seen what some of the past winners have been and how ICAST maybe was in the past, it shouldn't surprise you, because a lot of times they'd give awards to like a jumping spider on the water and all these other weird concoction of baits. This year, though, Strike King won with their new flat-sided crankbait. It's called the Chick Magnet. You know, and not to be confused with me sitting next to my wife here. You know, the Chick Magnet sitting here. Not to confuse that. The new flat-sided crankbait is also called the Chick Magnet. I want to say Andy Morgan and Strike King sat down together and helped design this. I think it was like an old school East Tennessee thing. But hey, real fast, I'm just going to throw the video in here so you can actually see what it does under the water and kind of a little preview of how it works. It's not from me, it's from Strike King, so make sure y'all stay tuned and check it out right after this.
Andy Morgan here, ICAST 2021, and this is, we're going to introduce the Chick Magnet. We just won the award for best hard bait of the show. And this is a really special bait. It was originally, when I came up with it, I called it the 24. That is because the first time we ever actually carved the bait out, which a friend of mine, Marion Tipton, carved the bait out of balsa wood. This came right out of his garage, out of the living room, sitting in his easy chair. This popped out. The first time I ever used it, I called it a 24-pound stringer. We had no name for it. Won the tournament, so this ended up with 24. Since then, we've reproduced it here at Strike King, and it is now the Chick Magnet. Won Best of Show, and I promise you this bait right here will put a lot of fish in your boat. I've used it for many years and was really reluctant to even bringing it out of my tackle box, but here it is. This is something that you're going to want to have in your tackle box. I promise you, it is a fish catcher.
That new Chick Magnet is pretty cool. I mean, I'm really cool, but that bait's pretty cool too. She can say whatever she wants, but she knows what's up. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this series. If this is something y'all want to see, y'all have to comment below and let me know. Because we're not going to keep doing this after a long day of practice and me not keeping her any food in her belly all day long. So, you know, I'm going to have some support here, guys. I need some support. She literally watched the analytics last night for like an hour trying to see how her video was doing. And she kept referring to it as her video on YouTube. So I need y'all to really comment below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, that's a wrap for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed the day 2 recap, and we'll see you in the video tomorrow.